Martinez. Number 20, Annalise Fraga. Number 20, Demi Perez. Number 22, Nina Dominguez. Number 24, Zahi Vorbe. Number 25, Fabiola Ibarra. And number 26, Nina Chantres. And head coach for the Warriors, G. Malabranche. Now for NSU University School with a record of 12 wins and 3 losses. Number 0, Reina Silver. Number 1, Ava Ramirez. Number 2, Riley Smith. Number 3, Taylor Smith. Number 4, Simi Mangan. Number 6, Maya Berkman. Number 7, Jada Graham. Number 8, Gianna Sanchez. Number 9, Shyla De La Cruz. Number 10, McKenna Wickman. Number 11, Annie Levine. Number 12, Kinsey Morris. Number 13, Mia Herrera. Number 14, Bianca Raskin. Number 16, Alejandra Cardenas. Number 17, Sadie Zelnick. Number 29, Sang Kellier. Number 20, Mackenzie Charles. Number 21, Gianna Rico. Number 21, Hayden Liberty. Number 24, Keandra Griffith. And number 29, Reese Sobel. And head coach for the Sharks, Diego Estremadura. Thank you, and let's have a great game. Go Sharks!
Okay, folks, welcome back to the Sharks' home ground here. And we are back at Automation Field on the campus of NSU University. But this the University Sharks School game against Westminster Warriors. This is the first step for the regional competition. The Sharks coming through that district competition with a couple of wins, one narrow win over at Cavalry Christians, who were the hosts for the regional competition. And a last-minute goal by Dela Cruz for the Sharks brings us to right here, right now, tonight. So if this is your first time joining us, a little prep on some of the rules. We're going to have two 40-minute halves. We usually get a little break halfway through the half for The refreshment break, even though it is quite a chilly evening here today in Davy. As Raskin looks up, sends the ball across. Nice pass to Rico, and that's a great ball by Rico into Graham. Graham is onside here. Graham can't find the centering pass there, and that one is going to be cleared away by the Westminster Warriors. This is quite a chance to come out, but doing some defensive work back there is Taylor Smith. But here come the Warriors again. There's still a bit of work to be done by the Sharks defense. And stepping out nicely is Mackenzie Charles. And a first touch for the defender. And just about keep the ball in play. Good work by Jada Graham. Here's Rico. Nice ball up top to Dela Cruz, who I was telling you scored the winning goal in the last game. A very well taken goal. It was a very close game down there in the last game. So took a long time for the Sharks as here they come into the penalty area. The first chance of the game for the Sharks. Oh, and it's thundered against the crossbar. And I said it took a long time for the goal to come in the last game. We almost got the first goal of the game in the first couple of minutes here. And the Sharks can do that on occasion. A long shot. That one is straight at the goalkeeper today. And that is going to be an easy one for the Westminster Christian Girls Warriors goalkeeper. Combination of Charles and Rico doing the business there, making sure the ball goes out, but it will be a throw in to the Warriors. Oh, that was a bit physical on the number 13 for the Sharks, Mia Herrera. Herrera gets the free kick, takes it quickly, and Raskin will bring it out of defense. Good move there by the Sharks. Here's Bianca Raskin again, trying to play it down the left-hand side. There's Dela Cruz trying to help it on for Sadie Zelnick. But that's good work by the Warriors defense. Will be a Sharks throw-in, though. Here come the Sharks again. Some early chances for the Sharks. That's a shot by Bianca Raskin. A wonderful goal by B. Raskin. And that is 1-0 to the Sharks. Well, they had a couple of good opportunities already. And let's take a look at the replay there. Well, you do not give Bianca Raskin that much time and space on the edge of the penalty area because this is what happens. A great finish into the bottom corner. And that's another goal for the Sharks, number 14. She'd have to score quite a lot of goals to chase down Taylor Smith, who's at the top of the goal-scoring charts. But great goal scorer. Racked up a lot of assists too. And Bianca Raskin always at the heart of the good moves. Oh, and Jada Graham winning that ball high up the field. Here's Graham again. And she can't find a pass. That was great work from Jada. And Jada has just found out that she's committed to Florida Atlantic University. So that's good news for Jada. And good news for FAU as well, because they're getting a great athlete. That ball, a little bit too much on it, and that one is going to be for the Warriors. But yes, congratulations to Jada. It's always nice to see where the school players are going to end up, and Jada will be at FAU. I'm sure we'll be getting a few more of those announcements over the coming weeks and months. Well, let's see if the Christian Warriors can find a way back into this game. They're on a not a great run at the moment, and they have lost a few games recently, and this is always going to be a difficult assignment for them. And the ball going down into that corner. Can the Whites keep it? Oh, they save it for a throw-in. That's good work. Last time these two teams met, it was a 1-0 win for the Sharks. As the ball comes in, that's a good save for the goalkeeper. So we've already got to that scoreline already. So, yeah, let's see what we have in store for the rest of this game. And a reminder, if the Sharks do get through this game, we will be back here on Friday for the next round. De La Cruz, that's a good pass to find Raskin. Raskin looking for Herrera. She gets it back, trying to slide it through for Zelnick. Zelnick can't quite get there. The Warriors get a chance to come out. It's half a chance there. Oof. Mackenzie Charles got the ball, but then there was some really good pressing from the Warriors there and almost did what Jada Graham did a few moments ago, winning the ball and springing a counter-attack in their own half. That's a decent touch there, and it's a little bit of one-touch soccer trying to work that ball out. And that will go all the way back to Avra Ramirez. That's a good pass by the goalkeeper. Out to Rico. This is a little bit better from the Warriors. They have a little bit of possession in the Sharks' half, and it's gone out for a throw for the Whites. Well, it's a cold day, it's a cold evening for sure, and they were caught cold at the beginning. The Warriors here. I mean, they got back into it a little bit. It's always about the way you respond to going that goal down, and see if the Warriors can keep possession from this throw-in. They cannot. And a nice simple throw. Kelly back to Ramirez. Awkward bounce there. And that's good work in defence to win the ball. Almost came through for De La Cruz. The ball kids getting a bit over enthusiastic down there. Do only need the one ball to play the sport, kids. There was actually, if you saw any of the pictures before the game, there was one kid with a Sharks flag running around the field, waving that flag everywhere. And once again, Graham finds a little bit of room down the right-hand side. Can't find the pass back to Rico, who was in support. That's not gone out, so we play on. De La Cruz is there to help out, tries to just poke it past the defender. And that one is going to be a throw-in, taken by Jada Graham, looking for Smith. Good heady clearance. And Rico, high up the field, getting stuck in. I was at a college ID camp at the weekend, and Gianna Rico was down there playing for her club team. Hoping to, like Jada Graham, impress some of the college scouts and see where soccer career takes her. Another couple of Sharks I saw down there. I saw Simi Mangan down there as well. Interesting ball, looking for Zelnick. Zelnick loves running onto those. Zelnick goes down quite hard there. It's going to be a free kick, is it? There's no card. I think Sadie Zelnick is just informing the referee just how bad that challenge actually was. But I don't think she's going to change the referee's mind there. This is going to be a corner kick for the Sharks. That's great. And a header. Has it squeezed home? It has. It's the second goal of the game for the Sharks. It's 2-0. Well, we think it's Mia Herrera with a final touch, and it comes in. Beautiful corner kick. we can confirm it's definitely a goal.
Goal, number 13, Mia Herrera.
And it was a great corner, a great header by Herrera, and it's sneaked in for 2-0. Well, 10 minutes gone, 2 goals for the Sharks. They seem pretty unstoppable. Or maybe the fact that since I started watching the games, they've just been that much better, and it's me that's good luck. So, if you want to test that theory out, you can get in touch with me. It's worth mentioning that when I was the Miami FC commentator, they went the season unbeaten. So maybe it is me. I jest, of course, as the Warriors have half a chance here. It doesn't matter how good or bad I am; it's how good the players are, and this has been a great season for the Sharks, and it's carrying on here. Familiar goal scorer in Raskin, and then Mia, who's a great player, but often plays a more defensive midfield role. It's nice to see her get on the score sheet too. And the Sharks just trying to bring it forward. Here's Smith trying to play it forward for Deda Cruz. That's an interesting ball for Jada Graham. Jada Graham's got support from Deda Cruz if she can centre it. Oh, I think she's gone for goal there. I'm going to put that down as Jada going for goal rather than a bad pass for Deda Cruz. But that could have been the third goal there. It was a great pass to set Graham away. And it does look like some good soccer out there. It looks fluid. It's fun to watch. And the loose ball will come to Rico. Rico, nice sensible pass. She gets it back. Some pressure coming for Rico. Ah, how good is Gianna Rico? She looks like she's been playing this sport for years. Comes over to the left-hand side, and there we go. This is the Sharks just controlling the game here. Showed a little bit too much of it to the Warriors there. And still, it's just everything is coming off for the Sharks today. Graham shows a bit too much of that to an opponent, and that will be a throw. Oh, lovely turn. Maybe it just crept out there, but it was a nice piece of skill to try and get that crossover. And we'll take that back for another go, I think, at the goal kick. Maybe the ball was still moving. Yeah, so folks, the plan is that we're back here Friday at 5 o'clock for a kickoff, I believe. Someone whispers in my ear to correct me. So failing quite the comeback from the Warriors, we will be back here on Friday, and then we've got a potential date with each other on Valentine's Day, I believe, if they win that game too. So still a few games to come here if they can keep winning. Again, that 1-2 on the edge of the area. The game is at 7 p.m. I'm hearing. Well, there's a game going on right in front of us, and another great shot, and the goalkeeper for the Warriors does just enough. Don't know if we can get a replay of that one, but it was a decent shot from distance. And that ball was really moving. I think, that looked like it was definitely going in. It did need the save. Through the middle here. I'm not seeing any decision for offside, and Ramirez is out quite well to clear that one. The ball coming in. Kellier is over there. Yeah, Cyan Kelly does quite well to get that one out. Again, good to see her back in the team after a few matches out with an ankle injury. Has been back recently, slotting back into defence, and I think it's good to see Kelly back on the field as the Warriors still trying to steal this ball, and they do. Can they get a cross in? And in the end, it's finally a Sharks ball. Raskin can't find a teammate with that pass. It's still the Warriors just trying to find that little gap in the back line of the Sharks, and there isn't one. There's Kellier again. Neither team really able to get a foot on the ball and keep a bit of possession. It's just going backwards and forwards here. This one comes downfield again. Kellier with a little bit of work to do. Just gets a toe on it. Over to the left-hand side, trying to make a little run down the wing. And that's great stuff again. And Jada Graham has been making that run down the right wing all night long, and more often than not, the ball ends up going to her. Just that time, it hasn't quite found its way over to the right-hand side. I mean, it's a bit of a nice problem to have, really. Do you go down the left or right? On the right-hand side is Graham, and then over on the left-hand side will be Sadie Zelnick, and they're both pretty dangerous players when they get forward. And a very big thank you to one of our sponsors here who've very kindly supported the university schools throughout this season. And if you're in the market for a Lamborghini, and let's face it, why wouldn't you be? Get down to Lamborghini Broward and they will sort you out with a test drive. They've got plenty of inventory, pre-owned and new Lamborghinis. So tell them the Sharks sent you and request your test drive. They are the best in the area. And thank you again for supporting Shark Soccer. It's another throw-in for the Sharks. My name is Lee from Magic City Soccer. It's always a pleasure to be here with you. I'll already be able to tell people what my plans are for Valentine's Day. Well, are you spending it with one woman? No, I'm spending it with several. I'm spending it with the university school soccer team. That will be my Valentine's Day. I think that's going to cost. That's going to require me getting quite the restaurant reservation for the day after. I think, but I think I'm going to get away with it. Such is my commitment to ladies soccer in South Florida. Graham can't quite take control of that one, but it will come to Taylor Smith. Help forward, looking for Zelnick. Zelnick was on fire in that district competition. There was one game where the ball kept coming to her down the left-hand side, and she was just absolutely cooking the fullback all game long. All the way back to Ramirez to keep possession. Just a reminder, if you do want to come and join us in person, you're more than welcome to come down and watch the games with us. So that game on Friday, if you would like to come down and check it out, you will be more than welcome. Ball over the top. There's no offside. Dela Cruz. Zelnick is arriving. It's over the top of Zelnick, and that's a shame. Zelnick still has the ball. Zelnick just can't find a way past the marker, and that one's going to go out for a goal kick. We're about halfway through this first half, and it is in fact a corner kick, so must have taken a touch off the defender. My producer and my cameraman always keen to tell me when I've got something wrong, which happens a lot. Corner comes in. That's quite a dangerous corner. That's the sort that can sneak in near post, and I think it might have been a white jersey that got a touch on that, because we're going to have a second corner. It's a bit cold, and I don't know if you can see you can't quite see the flag on the picture, but usually it's quite still. There's a little bit of a breeze out there, so that can sometimes help you with these long kicks, as that one is a bit too low and flat. They should be able to get that one away. That bounce off Jaden Graham. Jaden Graham really wants that ball back, and it's going to be a throw in. And the ball comes in. That's one for the goalkeeper. Well, I can see why Jaden Graham's been picked up by a college scout, because if I was one of the FAU's opponents next season, I'm terrified looking at this performance from Jaden Graham. She was absolutely desperate to get that ball back off her opponent. And that is the drinks break in the middle of the first half. So a short break for everyone, myself included. We'll be back in about 1 minute, 90 seconds with the second half of the first half. All right, we are back underway. We start with a throw-in over on that far side, and the scoreboard doesn't lie. It is 2-0 for the Sharks. Could it be 3 right here, right now? This is a similar sort of area to where they scored one of the first goals, but no, all the way back to Mackenzie Charles. Charles trying to find Raskin downfield, but he gives the ball away to the Warriors. A little bit too long in possession, waiting for that through ball. But it might be a Warriors throw-in. Must have been a Shark who got in a foot on that as it was going out. Yep, it's a Warriors throw. Nicely done. Raskin and Graham going in for those 50-50s, but it's still Warrior ball. Raskin still back there doing some defending. it comes up for De La Cruz. De La Cruz, what a ball that is. Zelnik is going to get there. Now, there's a recovery run from one of the defenders. Is it going to be enough? It is going to be enough. I think she did just enough there to put her off the shot. And it will be a goal kick to the Warriors. Well, they choose to try and play it out, and I've seen teams get caught out doing that against the Sharks. If you lose that ball in your own penalty area, that can be a real disaster. Rico coming back. Nice little piece of skill by Raskin. Doesn't quite get the ball to Herrera. Bianca with a Bianca Raskin spin. She's going to have to go down the patent office and take out a trademark on that one sooner rather than later. It's a good run. Taking on the defender. Might still be able to work this one in. There we are on the replay. Bianca Raskin just spinning away and keeping possession. And that's what I'm talking about. A little heavy touch at the back there, and De La Cruz hasn't have stood off quite so much. That could have been a different story. Good stuff by the number 11 for the Warriors there. That's Juju Riccio. And trying some nice positive play, which I'm a fan of, but that one is too close to Ramirez. Ramirez gets it out quickly to Rico. And that is quite a good plan for the Sharks to just try and pass their way around the quick press. Yeah, and Rico has just lost track of the lines. It happens to all of us. There's so many lines down there. It's easy to get lose your bearings. It's difficult as well when you're here. I am going to talk about playing soccer, but I did occasionally back in the day. It's tricky when you're in the game and you've got your head in the game. Sometimes things happen and it's instinct, and you just see a line down by your feet and you throw it in. And yeah, I've seen it at all levels around this part of the world because the fields get shared. And here comes Graham. Graham is onside. Got Smith and Zelnik in support here. Not interested in using the support, goes for goal, and it's a decent save by the goalkeeper, and it will be another corner kick. Jada Graham is desperate to get on the score sheet tonight, and a couple of times she's gone for goal. And again, decent technique with a shot, but you'd have to do well to beat the goalkeeper near post. And instead, it's going to be a goal kick. Looks like Raskin is over there. What has Bianca got in store for us with this corner kick? It's a great corner. Oh, it's just taken away from a header. Was that Herrera again? That could have been a second goal. A loose ball. And again, I think the Warriors need to be quicker here. They're just giving the Sharks time to get back in position. That's great stuff by Kellier. De La Cruz turns. Oh, is that going to go through to Zelnik? How can it be offside if it comes off the defender? Well, I guess she might have been offside when the ball was played, but nice idea by De La Cruz. I could see the pass was on, and it was a difficult one to put off, but it just came up off the back of one of the defenders. This one will go long downfield. No one really competing for it. Nice easy possession for Rico. Sharks looking pretty comfortable here with 2 goals on the board. And playing some decent stuff as well. That's important intervention by the number 8, Carolina Escobio, for the Warriors. Good control by Smith. Back to Graham. Oh, Graham somehow gets it through 2 players. She might get it back here as well. That's a good covering tackle by the Warrior in white back there. And Juju plays it up. And McKenna Wickman is in there doing a bit of defending. Taylor Cruz trying to get it back to Wickman. Here is McKenna Wickman. And trying the ball over the top for Taylor Smith. There was some great photos on social media after that trophy win on as the Sharks come forward. Maybe a chance for another goal here. Oh, great tackle. There was some great pictures shared by the University School Girls Soccer Instagram account. So definitely go and check that out. And definitely that trophy got a little bit of extra attention. And there's some great photos there. And also there's still some good reels to check out on that account. So make sure you head onto Instagram. And that'll keep you informed on the upcoming games as well. All sorts of little extras as this corner comes in. Another good one. Another good header. And another good goal for the Sharks. It's 3-0. I think it might be Herrera again.
Sharks goal, number 13, Mia Herrera.
Well, I don't know what this young lady's GPA is, but she's using her head here today. And that's the second headed goal of the game by Mia Herrera. And there's a defender there as well. The goalkeeper's not getting anywhere near that. It's almost too easy for our very own Argentinian international. Number 13, Mia Herrera, called up to the under-17 Argentinian team. And with quality like that, it's easy to see why. 10 minutes remaining in the first half. 3-0 for the Sharks. Caught in possession, a chance for a shot from distance. Kellier puts it out for a throw. Smart work from Kellier. It's always difficult to make the right decision back there in defence, and a mistake can cost you, but nothing wrong with putting it out for a throw-in. Charles gets that ball out of the area and is helped on again, I think, by Wickman, and that one will get the danger away. The Warriors, this is another good little spell they're having here. It's been there in flashes. There's been hints of it. And when they get the ball and they keep it for a little bit, they do look like there's a little bit of promise about them. But again, it comes downfield. She can't be offside here. She's just got to finish this off. Shayla Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz. Oh, she gets a little bit of luck, but she gets the goal as well. It's 4. It's another for Dela Cruz, the number 9 for the Sharks. He's number 9. Well,
Number 9, Shayla Dela Cruz.
Well, when she was away, I mean, the run started from in her own half. She couldn't possibly have been offside, but it's one of the things about Dela Cruz is that she shifts from nothing to sprinting so quickly that once she's away from you, it's very hard to catch up with her, as the Warriors now know, and that will be a free kick for handball. Well, 4 goals, 2 from Herrera, 1 from Raskin, 1 from Dela Cruz. We are 4-0 up. And you got to start thinking about where is this going to end up for the Sharks? Who's going to be able to beat them? At what level of this competition? I mean, is it going to be at the state level? More than that? I'm just going to have to wait and see. The player is brought down there. The referee's got a little decision to make here. His hand is in the area of the pocket, but I don't think he's going to get that yellow card out. And it will be a free kick from right over by the line. Taken short. And then sent in, looking for De La Cruz. De La Cruz takes one touch. De La Cruz finishes it off, but it's offside. It's not going to count. This will be a free kick for the offside. Another one that will go long downfield. Confidently taken by Herrera. Now it's Raskin over to Zelnik. Zelnik, not one to give up the ball easily, and also one who likes taking on a player too. That comes down for Herrera. Herrera looking for a hat trick here. And in the first half, that would be a very good effort by the Sharks, number 13. Good stuff by Mackenzie Charles. Read that very well. Jada Graham taking no prisoners again. Oh, my word. I feel like making one of those signs at half time. Jada Graham, please come and have your shirt so I can take it home and frame it and put it in my Miami soccer collection, along with all the other jerseys from great players I've collected over the last 10 years. Good stuff by Smith. Smith just delays play, brings Wickman, I think, into play. I don't like seeing Kelly go down and taking a touch on her foot or her ankle. That would be bad news for the Sharks in a half of otherwise great news. Once again, Charles spots that, and it's not just about speed of your feet; it's about speed of thought as well. And Charles has been reading stuff very well so far in this game. And it'll be a throw in for Rico. Looks up, wants to go down the line, sees a bit of room for Bianca Raskin. Raskin trying to thread that through for De La Cruz. And she finds Zelnik. Zelnik is in behind here. Zelnik with a vicious shot, but the goalkeeper does very well to get out and block that. We'll check the replay again. Good stuff from the goalkeeper. Out quick, spread themselves, and it's going to be a corner. Been a good standard of corners so far from the Sharks here tonight. And with time running out, this might be the last chance to score a fifth goal in this half. Another good one. And it's a great save. And the rebound is cleared off the line. Hooked back in by De La Cruz. And it's another save by the goalkeeper. Well, I'm not sure who the starting goalkeeper is for the Warriors. Let's take another look at that replay. And it's Annabelle Hunt in goal for the Warriors, who was, well, it's a big scoreline already, but she stopped it from getting any bigger. And you talk about the difference between scoring 4 goals and 5 goals, but sometimes that can matter. goalkeeping is all about bravery, and they don't come braver than Annabelle Hunt. Oh, we're away again here. It's non-stop pressure from the Sharks, and it's another goal for the Sharks. It's the 5th goal of the game, and I believe that is Taylor Smith. Well, the Taylor Smith juggernaut keeps rolling down the interstate, and it's another couple of goals here. And that's another player who, once they're behind the defence, it's you're not catching them. Can they find a finish? And Smith makes no mistake, slides that one home. Oof, that's a great finish. 5-0. Well, a bunch of good goals. 2 good headed goals by Mia Herrera, and a wonderfully taken goal by B. Raskin. And Dela Cruz getting in on things, and Taylor Smith with the latest goal. Nice involvement from the crowd here as well. That one's going to go out for a goal kick, and something to keep Avril Ramirez warm for 15 seconds. To find her a nice faux fur jacket or something. Get someone's mink out of their cupboard. Well, actually, it's going to be a corner kick, so it's going to keep Ramirez even busier, and it comes in, and I think it is Wickman who just clears that one. A little mistake there in possession, and a promising counter-attack breaks down. Referee, I think he's going to bring that back for offside. We've had the 40 minutes now, so we're just waiting for the referee to blow for half-time. Loose ball. That's the Warriors coming over the halfway line. One of the better players in the first half. This is Juju Riccio. Can they at least find a shot on goal here? Then that's going to be an easy one for Ramirez. Ramirez can take all the time in the world if there's no pressure here. And I think they've finally realised, the Warriors, that they're going to have to make it worth her while kicking that ball out. Ball bounces and Graham just lets it go out for the throw. Some good work from the Warriors. Once again, they get caught out by Jada Graham. It'll be another throw-in. Oh, we're still playing in this first half. Referee signalling that this one is a Sharks throw-in. Warriors give it away here to Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz looking for Zelnick over there. Instead it comes out to Herrera. Herrera uses her body very well, but that's half-time here. And it's 5-0 here at University School. And we'll have the second half for you in about 10 minutes.
The Florida High School Athletic Association recognizes its corporate partners who help make the FHSAA Girls Soccer Championships possible. Team IB, the official merchandising company of the FHSAA, Gatorade Thirst Quencher, MaxPreps, official scores and statistics of the FHSAA, GoFan, official online ticket provider of the FHSAA, the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA, and Wilson, provider of the official game ball for the 2024 FHSAA Girls Soccer Championships. Good sports programs need good officials. You can stay connected to interscholastic competition by becoming an FHSAA contest official. There's a need for officials at all levels in all sports. You can help fill those needs. We invite you to join the thousands of men and women in the FHSAA contest official program who play vital roles in the integrity of interscholastic competition. If you're interested, contact the Florida High School Athletic Association office in Gainesville or visit the official's website at becomeanofficial.org. The winner of this game advances to the regional semifinal game on Friday, where it will face the winner of the game between Palmer Trinity and Coral Springs Charter. Check FHSAA.com for the site and time of this game. Thank you.
What is called? This the Loop Bell too. This the white ones. I like the white ones. I'm sipping on Bel Air. My chick from Bel Air. My will from Germany. I'm cooler than LL. I'm sipping on Bel Air. My chick from Bel Air. My will from Germany. I'm cooler than LL. I clap when it's like pancake. I clap when it's like pancake.
All right, folks, if you want to know how cold it is, I've seen Ugg boots and scarves out there. So that's how cold it is in South Florida here today. It is officially Ugg boots and scarf weather. But on the scoreboard, we have 5 goals for the Sharks and none for the Westminster Christian Warriors. So that's good news for the Sharks. Oof, almost added a 6 straight away then. So the rule is that if we get to 8 goals, the game will end. And if you are just joining us, the team on the ball in the white, that is the Westminster Warriors. Hooking that ball towards the penalty box. And it's the number 10, McKenna Wickman, getting that one away. But it's still the Warriors. I've come out here thinking, well, maybe if we can get 1 or 2 real quick, maybe we can get back in this game. And that one goes out, and it will be a goal kick. Short goal kick. And that one comes to Mia Herrera on 2 goals so far. 2 pretty similar goals, both headed in from the corner. She might be thinking she can get a hat trick here. We'll see what sort of mood the Sharks are in, whether they want to finish this off quickly or whether they want to hang around this evening and have a little bit of a workout. It is Friday for the next game, so there's a little bit of recovery time out there. So Wickman reads that quite nicely, gets it onto Raskin. Raskin now for Zelnick. Zelnick goes past one, tries to go for goal, but that's well wide, and that is going to be a goal kick for the Warriors. We do have a nice little concession shack down here. It's not always open, but it's open tonight, and I think people are very happy about that because you can see one young man with his cup of hot chocolate down there. So it's another reason to come down here and watch in person. The Warriors getting through the first few minutes here. They'll be happy with that. It was a pretty quick start to the first half. I want to keep this close for a little bit. De La Cruz goes backwards. Rico. And then downfield. A little bit of work for the defense to do for the Sharks. There's a couple of white jerseys arriving into the penalty area now, but that's going to go out for a throw. I was mentioning Zelnick in the first half and how she had a great game in the other game. Hasn't scored a goal here today, and good thing about that is that the Sharks are capable of scoring from different positions, so they're not really reliant on one player making all the plays for them, which is a great thing for a team to have. As that ball goes wide, and it will be a goal kick. The wind has got up a little bit. It's kind of hard to get across on the camera, but it's kind of like a swirling wind, almost like a little mini tornado out there. I hope it doesn't get any worse. That can make it a bit difficult with the long passing. Might be an idea for the teams to keep their passes short, not let it get up into the air and get caught by the wind. De La Cruz can't keep that one in. It's going to be a Warriors throw. Held up nicely, but Charles is not having any of it. And the ball goes quite quickly up to Smith. Smith is fouled. That's going to be a Sharks free kick. Raskin wants to take it quickly. Lifts it up for Zelnick. Zelnick is offside. get back underway with the free kick for offside. Wickman sweeps that one up, and in the end it comes to Kellier. Kellier goes all the way back to Alvaro Ramirez. Charles has a great option there in Mia Herrera. Herrera forward to Rico. Rico trying to get it to Graham. That's good work by Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz still in there, working, still digging for that ball, and Dela Cruz wins it. Here is Kellier. Kellier sends it forward. Not for Smith, for Zelnick. Zelnick keeps it in. This time she isn't offside. Zelnick sends it into the centre. A little mistake. And they've missed it. How have they missed that one? Goal at the mercy. And I think it's Raskin that sends it just wide. Interesting one. Well, there we go. It's going to be a corner kick. I'm not entirely sure the keeper got anything onto that, but, you know, could be a trick of the camera. And the ball is loose. And the ball is in the back of the net. And it's another one. It's the 6 for the Sharks. And it's number 17, Sadie Zelnick, who's put it in. And once again from the corner, the Sharks have added another goal. And once that ball was loose and at the feet of Zelnick, there was only going to be one outcome. And that is another Sharks goal. One of the previous games last week, there was a point where we were in a similar sort of situation and the Sharks have scored a few goals as Smith comes into the area. Smith goes one way, then the other. Smith! Oh, that's a good save, I think, by the goalkeeper. And Smith goes one way, the other. You didn't see all of that move, but she did well to make that space and a good shot. And, well, for the Sharks tonight, a corner is almost as good as a goal, isn't it? Because they've scored 3 from corners. So we'll see what happens here. But yes, if you're looking for mercy from the Sharks, you're not going to find any. They will go to finish you off. They don't take the foot off the gas, nothing like that. This corner's going to come and it's going to be another good corner. There's a little bit of contact there, but we play on. Oh, and Dela Cruz. And I think she was a bit surprised it came to her, but still managed to get that shot on target. That's another good save. It's not easy for a goalkeeper to get down that quickly and nice strong wrist to keep it out of the goal. Oh, and something a little bit different, the short corner. And then from distance, and it's a great goal into the back of the net. Is that Rico? I think it's Rico with the goal.
Number 21, Gianna Rico.
Well, Gianna Rico, the short corner caught everyone out. That's great technique from the fullback, from the youngster. I'm going to remind you, I can't quite believe this every time I see it myself. But according to my roster here, right in front of me, an 8th grader scoring a goal like that. Well, I'm sorry. That's 7. Here we come again. Dela Cruz. That shot is blocked. The Warriors, if they let in one more, that's going to bring the game to an end. Wickman, Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz sets Zelnick away. Zelnick, quick cross. And Jada Graham, well, she's going to win that ball. I can predict that before it happened. Raskin. He's tackled. The referee's going to bring it back. He gave himself a little bit of thinking time. I don't mind it when the referee does that. there we go. She just completely sends one person the wrong way and then is bundled over for good measure. We'll get another look at that. It's like, see you, goodbye. And then someone else comes across and will take a little nibble out of Bianca Raskin, and that is a foul all day long. And we're going to get a little Smith and Raskin free kick special. So if this is quite smart if it's an indirect free kick and they need to touch it first before the shot on goal. Oh no, it's just a pure deception. Ah! Almost did the job there. Yeah, and we'll take another look at that. I can assure you any shrieking in the commentary box wasn't me. And yeah, the goalkeeper did well to keep her eye on that. And again, I think it's going to be a corner kick. Keeper punches. Well, it's in the back of the net. And it's going to be given as a handball. And it looks like a Sharks penalty. We'll let the referees have that little committee meeting here and we'll find out what's going to happen. Now, I saw something that I haven't really seen before in the last game where the Sharks had a penalty and then that got overturned, which was a little bit of a controversial thing had the Sharks not won that game 8-0 as well. Well, it's if it's a penalty, it looks like Smith's going to take it, which I don't know. It's Herrera's on a hat trick as well. All right, well, here we go to finish the game. This is going to be Taylor Smith. And we've had a yellow card from one of the Warriors players. I don't want to cause any commentary curses, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. We'll see what happens with this free kick. And it can take it takes a little bit of guts. I mean, the result is not in doubt, but you've still got to gather yourself and get this this penalty kick in. Smith steps up, makes no mistake. Taylor Smith wins the game for the Sharks. And the Sharks swim into the next round. That's going to be it from Autonation Field here in Davie, Florida tonight. Thank you for your continued support. And Taylor Smith adds the final goal. And it's another big win for the University School Sharks. See you on Friday, folks.